A recap of the top stories. Has a crisis between the judiciary and the executive been averted? Sources said the government would make a U-turn and accept the Chief Justice's recommendations for the Supreme Court judges as the meeting has concluded. Now the PMLN says the government has staged a wholesale retreat on the issue as PML accused Mushahid Hussain demands the withdrawal of the notification that sparked the crisis. Now Pakistani High Commissioner Shahid Malik meets Indian Foreign Secretary Nirupama Rao for preparatory discussion ahead of secretary-level talks. Also, the Pakistan Army confirmed Salim's second-in-command, Mullah Baradar, was arrested in Pakistan, but the exact operational details cannot be revealed. Jamaat al-Dawa activists persuade villagers in remote villages of Naushera not to give polio vaccinations to their children. And we tell you how, despite having faced a strict censor board, Iranian cinema has flourished and evolved into one of the most enthralling cinematic experiences in the world. But moving on now, the government wants to provide constitutional cover to the Defence Housing Authority Islamabad, but opposition PMLN calls for even repealing the constitutional status given to the Karachi and Lahore DHAs. For the details, let's look at this report by our correspondent Nausheen Yusuf.
Despite strong opposition, the National Assembly Standing Committee on Defence approved the Defence Housing Authority Islamabad Bill in December last year. But tabling the bill in the Parliament has become a big challenge.
Defence housing authorities are products, they are gifts of various martial laws. Now that we are into a democratic era and new things are happening, it is right, and it is a reflection of these new trends that this bill is facing very strong opposition in the National Assembly, and that is why it's no longer certain that the government will bring it to the floor of the National Assembly.
The presidential spokesman Faratullah Babar recently said that the DHA could not be abolished. He recommended induction of elected members in its governing body, but the PMLN does not agree with Babar's suggestion.
A Defence Housing Authority, its echelons, its organization comes from GHQ. They won't have elected members. So this is a contradiction in terms. Either you have a Defence Housing Authority with all its undemocratic features, or you don't have.
But the ruling Pakistan People's Party strongly supports the DHA bill.
जो हमारा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर होना चाहिए उसके मुताबिक वो काम कर रहे हैं, मेहनत कर रहे हैं, thousands of लोगों को एम्प्लॉयमेंट किया हुआ है और वहाँ पर एक स्टैंडर्ड मेंटेन किया जाए और इस नेशन को कुछ दे रहे हैं, तो डेफिनेटली कि जो इंस्टीट्यूशन डिटरमिन्ड है इस कौम को देने के लिए उनको डेफिनेटली काम करना चाहिए, वो कोई भी हो, इरिस्पेक्टिव वो फौज हो.
The involvement of public sector in commercial activities is also coming under heavy criticism.
The constructions of all this land are actually illegal. They are not only become the real estate organization, they are actually become the big grabber.
The MQM believes the DHAs hinder functioning of local government.
DHAs and the cantonments are a hindrances to the local government. Every work that is started from somewhere gets stuck where the cantonment or the DHA starts.
Strong opinion is developing in the civil society and political circles that the Pakistan Army should not be involved in commercial activities. Defence housing authorities in Lahore and Karachi were given constitutional cover under previous dictatorships. Analysts believe that the present government will face tough opposition if it brought the DHA bill before the parliament. They also say that the PPP will suffer politically for supporting the DHA bill. Nausheen Yusuf, Dawn News, Islamabad.